attacks of the Drake, at least 4, and they were forcing Griffin to come in late. The Sejuani ult goes wide, and yet Kai'Sa had the 6 items that she'd been granted from getting back into the game, and that was all she wrote. First pentakill of the Riot era.
They were focusing Tarzan's attention towards the bottom side of the map. They managed to get that 1-0-1 scoreline for Viper very early on. Chovy on your screen right here also had once again a great performance on the Akali, especially with how he managed Life Esports. I like how they've really kept things pretty ambiguous. As Fiddle's going to get locked in. Lehens to take that one alongside the Lucian, and that is one hell of an aggressive lane.
So this is options that actually will change and go to Malzahar. Let's think about this Malzahar. A cleanse Akali won't be as slippery as she was in game number 1. If we do see mid lane Akali, this would lead to some adjustments here, and we'll need to know at 20 seconds. My first thought is, yes, you don't feel great about it, not much chase potential either. We'll talk about it more in-game, but a curious last-second decision. Let's see what it means for game number 2.
Hear from the fans.
Top, Fiddle's pretty squishy and goes down. Gonna get to see the keystones. Cool, we're gonna actually see the full runes here. Not jungle, so we can't talk about futures market, but always does what it says on the tin, which is the suppression.
Yes.
But this is a level 3 bot lane game by Nocturne.
Yep, and that is going to be the Terrify all too easy as Tarzan flashes out of the way. Songyun wants to try and get on top of him, but that's first blood. Special delivery over to Viper.
Don't see that one every day.
Towards Humble Life Esports is... There's the lantern. It's going to be taken as Key flashes forward. Lands the hook. Gravity field's there, and that is a dead Fiddlesticks. But Bono may take one back down to about 100 health as a teleport. Going to come in maybe a little bit late, but it is going to get cancelled. Tal gets in there, has to flash to get himself out. But as we saw,
very possible. This is another invade onto Tarzan.
Yeah, Tarzan actually in a whole host of trouble. Paranoia not going to be utilized as Bono just Halo blades him to death. Chovy diving forward as Key, able to limp his way out, the flash through as Chovy picks up that kill, but the fight continues. Lava gets himself the ultimate, Nether Grasp to death as Sword turns into zombie form. They're looking for Tal, they pick it up as Sword in the zombie takes down the Urgot and his opposite half. 3-3 now the kill score.
Yeah, we're very much going even in these sort of... You get a lot of value. The Hens on his roam, doesn't lose any CS from Viper, who between the Corrupting Potion and the Bilge Water is in a small CS lead over Victor.
Well, Key in a lot of trouble here. The hook goes completely wide, and Tarzan easily just gets rid of him. Maybe a brain fade coming out of
the top side. Tarzan's here, so is Bono, and they're turning on to Bono.
Yeah, it's not even a counter gank anymore, as he does get healed up just a bit, but Bono's just dead. You don't go out very well. As in the mid lane, you got a Crow Storm as Lava gets ulted by Chovy, but not going to get taken down just yet. He uses his Nether Grasp, but Lava is going to survive.
Nice sight.
Yeah, hook is going to land. The box is down. Nice double flay, actually, as Chovy now uses the Shroud. Has the ultimate available as Tarzan just uses the ult to get himself out. And look at that burst! The double stopwatches immediately, but they are not going to save you now. Lava in trouble. Ardently blazed to death on the back end. And Griffin, 8-3 now, starting to run away with the game.
Every team fight advantage.
Why Lucian sees so many bans here in the LCK as Bono wants to try and take down Sword. Good flash in the way of the unstoppable onslaught, but Sword's still so tanky. Uses the stopwatch just to waste a whole bunch of time here and gets the cooldown back.
Stopwatch means there's no kill pressure onto Sign. I think there was a half an emote there too as Sword feels good about that one.
Which is a lot, as you can see.
But what happened? What did we mention? Control wards go down as HLE has to be responded to.
Comes in and Bono feared back into the team. Viper easily culls him down as now Chovy with the ultimate is in there. Does have the other charge as he dives forward. Paranoia gets rid of Songyun on the back end. And now Lava, everybody else in the death chamber, Sword running at him. There's not going to be too many options as he just cancels a bunch of auto attacks. Lava is chased underneath the turret. Is it now Baron time?
And this is what happens when Griffin are ahead. They had them exactly where they wanted them purely because 1 led to 2, led to 3. This recipe was oh so clean. Nicely done by Griffin. And like you say, Atlas, they're definitely going to start it, and I don't really see how Humble Life can stop them.
Yep, Lehens was trying to drain tank it. Shout-outs to him. But it's not quite going to help, as like you say. Level 1, not going to give you a whole bunch of health back, but that's going to be that. Chovy able to tank that one up. He's got a lot of ability to regen, and Viper has a lot of damage with the Blade of the Ruined King, and at 23 minutes on the dot, They take down the Baron, and Griffin look to break open the base.
The Rift Herald is plonked down to actually push up control wards. They have to check for Baron vision. Xin Zhao dies before you can even pronounce his entire name. And then they have the ability to spot down Victor, gets the bonus kill, 3 for 0 in a Baron. And all because of the Rift Herald being placed at 21 minutes by Griffin.
Yep, and not even any chance of Tal teleporting into that fight because the fight was over by the time he got word of it.
One oldie but a goodie is the brush camp.
Yeah, here we are, the Fnatic special. Back in the day.
Different brush, but you'll take it.
Yep.
Fnatic brush was the one above the team the one that
after it's only been active for a minute. Bono looking aggressive, but that's not exactly what you want as the ultimate is down to avoid the damage of the culling, and Lehans has the Crow Storm in there already. Paranoia has been popped as welcome to the party, Mr. Nocturne. He's got the Guardian Angel, so he ain't going to die anytime soon, and neither is Sword. Man, look at him tanking up all of this damage, but does have to flash his way out, and they will grab that kill as Tal diving on forward. The Zombie Scion trying to get work done, and Hanwha Life Esports aren't going to lose anyone and defend their inner turret.
It's a true 4v5, and they continue to re-engage the Griffins. They give back a kill. Unnecessary there, but does allow the pushing to continue on the side of Griffin. They will not lose any objectives by being a bit too emblazoned under the turret.
Yeah, they managed to get this inhibitor turret most likely as well, as this siege minion is going to be down. Chovy has a lot of sneakiness, diving on forward, and Bono didn't last a couple of seconds. He's going 1v4. Lava's going to be the first one to go down. Flashes out away. Is going to be tagged up, but no backflip going to be reactivated. And Chovy, the 2-for-0 1v4.
Maybe the Irelia and Akali bans need to come from Chovy. Holy guacamole on that one. No swear words from me. Just a back off from Chovy. Nice KDA Akali. You're doing it justice.
Exactly right. I feel like the swear words were in that play, Papa Smithy.
Yeah.
No need from us.
Because remember, there's no way for Akali to join. It's a Ignite Akali. Ignite is on cooldown. She's still on the bot side. The play continues. All of Viper's time is wasted on the now stasis Urgot. So no damage out of Urgot to begin this one. No ability for Fear Beyond Death to arm, but Lucian does nothing, and it's 4v5. It only ends up being a single kill. It's the tail end of this play where Chovy decides, hey, no ult on Bono, right? Let me go in. Goes in a true 1v4, and let's see what he gets. He gets 2 kills, a flash. It's in trade, I guess, from Sangyun, but Sangyun gets away. CV Max just laughing in the backlines. Holy.
Attrition. Well, looking so difficult for Hanwha Life Esports.
Yeah, well, look at us zoom out just to understand that war, but just we're on Tal.
Yep, Viper now has the culling popped. Wants to utilize that Essence Reaver if he can as the train flies forward. Chovy slowed down, does have himself the Shroud there, but who cares? There's so much damage in for Griffin. A couple of kills coming through on the back end, but the damage is still alive, and it's a triple kill. It's a full house. It's going to be Vipers full of Chovies, and they will take down this inhibitor and most likely win the game.
And the damage was done earlier in the game, Atlas. They broke the sails of Hanwha Life. Valiant performance, but the end score is still a 0-2. They deserved better, but they got nothing.
They didn't. But we were watching. We know that Hanwha had a great game 1. They fell over, but not quite as badly as you could expect after that performance. And Griffin, it's the 2-0, but you have to have watched the series to understand what this 2-0 actually means.
Somehow, even though Griffin made some pretty significant mistakes in game number 1, early game, you still somehow come away more afraid of Griffin.
Yeah.
Because they were made to fight for it. Previously, it was Jin Air rolled over, and yes, they were able to win on the first day. But what we saw in this match from Griffin, when they needed to, when they were actually forced to, was another level. We've been calling how Griffin is on another level, and then it's just another thing to see it. One thing to say it, another thing to see that when they have to reach for a further level, there seems to be an 11 out of 10. Is there further? Is there a 12, 13, 14 out of 10? Maybe on another day, maybe on the 31st of January against SK Telkom T1. We will see that.
When we watch that outplay, symbolizes exactly what this team is. They're just out of control. And it's hard to define exactly how good they are. Saw them fail to make Worlds in their debut season, but now 2019 really does feel like year of the Griffin.
But yet, tell that to someone that